How's it going, guys? My name is Plxton and today I have a tutorial for you guys on Aldar HQ. This is a old building. You'd have to go quite far back on the channel to see it showcased, but I will link it in the description. So this is what we're going to be building today. It's quite a pain to build, but I think we've got it mastered now. It's taken me a few times to get the tutorial right, and hopefully you guys will enjoy this build. It looks really great in a city. It's not a massive skyscraper, but it's still there and it fits well. So hopefully you guys will enjoy this tutorial and can follow it, and will find a use for this building in your city. So let's get into it. Okay, so now we're back on the tutorial street. As you can see, I built a new tutorial street. If you've been around for a while, you'll know that on the Xbox we had another tutorial street where we had stuff like the Freedom Tower and other stuff. If you like this building here and you're new to the channel, subscribe and go through the channel and you'll find this. This is Free World Trade Center, and this is the first building on our new tutorial street. So what we're going to need today for Aldar HQ is snow, glass, glowstone for later, and we're going to need walls because we need scaffold and we need to distinguish which layer we are going to be building. You'll understand when we get into it. So I'd suggest having orange, blue and yellow, so get those in your inventory right now, and you might want a potion of swiftness like me. Okay, first thing we're going to do is ignore this and ignore this. This is just so that I can be at street level, and this would be the pavement or sidewalk, whatever you want to call it. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so it would be here. Okay, so I changed that back so you don't get confused. Now we're going to come up. Well, this will be the middle, somewhere around the middle of your building. So choose your spot, and the building's approximately 60 blocks wide and 20 blocks to 22 blocks back. But obviously the width and the height, width and the depth change as you go up the building. So yeah, it's a circle, remember, and the bottom is less than the top. So today we are going to go up 26 first, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Okay, now the reason we've gone up 26 is because I filmed this tutorial twice already, and both times it's gone wrong, and as we look at me, I'm going to say it's probably going to go a little bit wrong again, but we're going to do our best because this building really is a pain. But Spartan, shout out to you, you suggested this. I've said before, if you suggest an idea, I will do it. So he's been very patient, so we'll give him a round of applause for that. Okay, so this is somewhere around the middle of your building, and what we're going to do now is switch to our glass. Or if you want, you can switch to a different wool, and you can use that to outline the layers. So we're going to do a quarter of the building, and you can build around after the tutorial's finished. And the reason we're doing a top quarter is because the top is bigger than the bottom. It all makes sense. This is the best way to do it, trust me, because I've already done the tutorial twice, so I know when it's going right and when it's going wrong. So first thing we need to do is place 3 up here. So we've started the building now. This is your middle block. So if you want to label that as your middle block, I do that now, because every block that's going to be in line with this one is going to be your middle block. So say you were going to do the bottom below this, you take 2 blocks out here, and then you've still got your middle block. But we're not going to do that today, so we're going to just make the middle block there, and you can do it afterwards. So just remember that, please. It will save you a lot of trouble later. Now what you can do is you're going to come out this way and go up 3 again, and then we're going to go across. I'm going to go 2 across like that, and then I'm going to come up by 2, so you should have that shape right now. and then we're going to go across again by 3, and then up and across by 3 again. Now this is the start of the building, so quite simple. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some, we'll say red wool, it'll save us time, and what we're going to do is just connect it all up. You can fill in your glass. I'll do it with you because I need to do it with you actually, otherwise things will go bad. So just fill in this section here nice and quick, and after this, when we've done it, what you can do is use your coloured wool to outline a piece of glass or something. If you want to, I'm going to do it for the purpose of the tutorial, and because I've lost my potion of swiftness, I cannot build properly. Okay, so I think, yeah, this should be a good thing to do, or should it? No. I'm just going to stick with the glazing. Forget the red wool idea. You can do it if you want. It's not a bad idea to outline the layers that you've got. I'm not sure actually. I'm trying to decide. I think quartz might work. Yeah, quartz. I'm going to use quartz because that really will show you what it's like, and you shouldn't have any issues then. Okay, so that's your first layer, and just remember this quartz here is actually glazing, so if you have done that, you're going to turn it back afterwards. So now we're on to our second layer back, and switch to glass again. What we're going to do is come back from this one here, and this will be your first block, then we come out 7, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then this block here, we're going to, okay, no, not that, we're going to go up 3, so we've come out 7 from this block here, and we're going to go up 3, and then we're going to come in 1, so like that, and go up 4, so 4, and then we're going to come in again, 2, and again, we're going to go up 2, and this time we're going to go in, and we're only going to do 1, and we come in again, and make sure I fix that, and we've got a 1 again, and then we're going to come in again, and 1. So far with this layer we have a 3, a 4, 2 2s, and 3 sets of 1. And then we come across again, and a 2, and another 2, and then a 4, 3, 4, and then a 3. See, the building is now matched up with it, so what you can do again is just fill in that glazing, nice and simple. But the building's getting bigger, as you can see, and it's about to become a bit painful to do. This is the easiest way for me to show you. The hardest part for you guys will be repeating the process all the way around the building. I think this tutorial will probably be split into 1 or 2 parts. I don't think it'll be a 3-parter. I'm not even sure it'll be a 2-parter. Actually, well, how far are we in? We're 7 minutes in, and we've just finished the second layer. I'm going to say this is probably going to be a 2-parter for this building, especially as I need to do all the glazing and fill it in with you, which I'm doing right now, just because if I don't fill in the glazing, which I could do it off camera, but I'd prefer to do it on camera, just so that if you want, you can watch it, and if it helps in any way, which it might do with some people, it'd be good to have that. So I'll just quickly outline this again. So second layer, we have a 3, remember, and then a 4. So we fill all this back in with the quartz, and a 2, and another 2, and then 3 1s, 2 2s, a 4, and a 3. Very good. As you can see, the quartz works. We can see the outline very clearly, and the glass is still there still. So yeah, second layer done. Going to go to our third layer now, and we're going to come back from this one again and go back 1, remember, and we're going to go 4, so 2 3 4, and then on this block 6, so 2 3 4 5 6, and then come in again, and a 3, and then a 2, and then another 2, and then we have 4 ones. I am reading this off a piece of paper like normal. I have it all planned out. It's all drawn. And I've had to color code it because of how difficult it's been to actually build this building. So then we have a 2, and then a 1, and then another 2, and a 3, and a 6. Is that right? Yep. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, and that should line you up. So now we can just fill in the glass again, and I should have continued to do it as I was doing. Well, I shouldn't have talked when I talked, and I'll talk now. And we'll go over the steps if you've gone wrong again in a second. So yeah, but like I say, I've had to color code the paper that I'm working on because this building, it doesn't look difficult to build, and right now it doesn't look difficult to build because the tutorial's going well, which I'm actually quite happy with. But I'm sure in a minute we've probably just given us like bad karma or something, and it's just gonna go terrible in a second. But hopefully we will have a good tutorial. So just to go back over the steps, and hopefully you've just done all this. If you yeah, that's fine. So we had a 6, remember? So the good thing about using the quartz as well is I can just quickly go over the building again. So a 6 followed by a 3 followed by a 2 and another 2, and then 4 1s, and then a 2 and another 1, like that. So 4 1s, a 2, a 1, and another 2 again, a 3, and then a 6, just to top the building off. So third layer done, nice and easy. And I'm just going to keep repeating this as we go through the tutorial. This block here, should label it yellow and black. It is the middle block, so just be careful with that. So if you do the next stage after this and you start building downwards, you'd only have 2 here like that, not 3, because that is the middle block. Alright, just have to express that for you guys so nothing goes wrong. The outside layer for this building is a bit of a mess as well, and we'll get to that in a second. But now we're on the 4th layer, so we'll keep our potion of swiftness topped up, and we're going to come back again like normal. I'm going to go 3 out this time, only 3, and we're going to go up 6 again. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you should match that layer there. Okay, and then we're going to come in 1 like that and go up 3 this time. So 6, 3, a 2, if we can get it to work, a 2, and then another 2, followed by another 2 after that. So we have a 6, a 3, 3 2s, and then we're going to have 5 1s after this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, very good. And then after that we have a 2, not 2 up, sorry, a 2 across like this, and then another 2, and then another 2, and a 4, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. So 2, 3, 4, 5, and we should match up. Yep, good. And what you can do once again is just start to fill it in, and you should notice that we have got our layers starting to close in as the building gets closer together. Just remember that this is only a quarter of the building, so if you double the thickness of this, you'll get the double the thickness of the building, and you'll understand the full of the building. Like I say, it's 60 blocks wide, or around that. It's not massive. You could make it bigger if you wanted to, if you knew how to do that and you just wanted to go out on your own. But as you can see, so far we're starting to build out. We're only on the 4th layer, and we go out to 6 layers, and there's some quite big jumps, and the building obviously goes around in a circle. It's a nice building as well. So just go over this one again. We have a 6, so I'll do this with the quartz like normal. We have a 6, a 3, 3 2s, yep, 3 2s, 5 1s, like this, and then 3 more 2s, So, oh god, that went bad. That's some bad building right there. So 3 2s, a 4, and then a 5. Boom, done that bit. Okay, so now we're going to go on to our 5th layer. Let's move that sheet of paper. This is the 5th layer. This is on the paper it's quite messed up. All the other pages have been correct. This one I had to make a correction on, so I try not to slip up on this layer. So this time we're going to come out 2 like this. No, that doesn't matter, but we'll take it out anyway. So 2 out like this, and we're going to go up 6. So 3, 4, 5, 6, and we match with these once again. Good. And then we go across, and we've got a 3. So we're matching with this one and this one. And then we have another 3. So we're not matching anymore. And then only a 1 this time. So right now we got 6, 3, 3, 1, a 2, like so, a 1, another 2, another 1, another 1, and another 1. See, this is the area that it was wrong on my page, so we're just going to quickly go back over that. So 6, 3, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 1s. Yep, that's good. And then we go across again 2, like this, and we come up, and we're going to cross again 2, and then a 1, and then we go up again, and we have a 3, and go up again, and a 4, and a 5 on this one, just to match that layer below. Good. So now we can fill in the glass. Doesn't take too long. Nice and simple. So this building shouldn't take too long to build either. I remember when I built it, it took me probably about 12 hours to do, and I just sat and did it because it was in my head. I knew what I wanted to do. I knew how to build it. So I had nothing going on that day, so I just sat and built it. So quickly go over this again. A 6, like this, a 3, another 3, a 1, a 2, a 1, a 2, 3 1s, 2 2s, like that, and a 1, a 3, a 4, and a 5. And I knocked out this piece of glass. Okay. Good. That's that layer done. 5th layer. Hopefully you're all still following. Remember, if you're not, just post a comment in the comment section and I will immediately get back to you. So 6th layer, what we need to do here is we're gonna just come out 1, boom, like that, and I should have done that with glass, sorry. So come out 1, so we're immediately next to that layer, and we're gonna go up 7. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're 1 above that layer there. I'm gonna come in and go up 3. Okay, come in again, and we're gonna go up 2. Come in again, and we're gonna go up 2. So we have a 7, a 3, a 2, a 2. We're gonna do another 2 here. Okay, like that. And then 2 1s, like so. And we're gonna have a little bend over this bit. So we got 2 and then 2 across. So 1, 2, 1. And then we're gonna go 1 again, and another 1, and then another 1. So 3 1s, and we're gonna go 2 after that. Well, across 2, and then across 2 again, and across 3. Whoops, across 3. That should match up with that one there, and then a 2, and then a 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good, it worked. Great. I'll make sure I go back over this section again. We're just going to fill in the glass. Some of you might have kept up, some of you might have fallen behind. So we'll just fix that right now. Okay, so here we have a 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then a 3, a 2, another 2. Oh dear, this isn't gonna work. So 2 2s, another 2 again after that. So 7 3 3 2s, a 1, a 1, a 2, and then we go across on this one. So after your 3 2s, you got 2 1s, and then you've got a crossover section here which just wraps around that layer, and then a 1 after that, and another 1, 1 again, a 2, another 2, and then a 3, like so, a 2, and then a 7. Okay, so 7 2 3 2 2 3 sets of 1, weird crossover thing, 2 1s, a 2, a 2, a 2, a 3, and a 7. And this is the bottom bit again. Okay, so that layer's secure, and now we have our snow curve. This is actually going to be a 1 part by the looks of things, so we should be alright with that. We've actually cut it down. Originally, the 2 that I've already done probably took about, well, I think the first one was 45 minutes before I gave in, and then the second one was about 35 minutes or something when I gave in. And here we're at 20 minutes, and everything seems to be going quite well. So now you're about to cry, because this bit I'm about to cry as well. It's just, it's awful. We'll see how well it goes, but what we need to do is we need to, actually I need to find my phone. See, I need to even bring my phone out for this layer, because it's I can't even unlock my phone. Come on, phone. Thank you. Okay, I got my photos, and what we have is a difficult section where I've gone so far away from the building, where we have our 7 here, which I'm going to quickly double up. Okay, so I'm going to double that up to a 14. So how many have done that? 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, this is our 14 here, and what we need to do is come back 1 and then go up 1. Okay, so the important thing here to do is go back 1, come up 1. So like this. This is where our line would be here, and what we're going to do now is we're going to get our 3 coloured walls, and this is how we're going to do this. So we have our walls. I'm going to use orange, and you're going to follow my pattern with me. We've got orange, blue, yellow. Okay, so with the orange layer, what we're going to do is we've come up 1, and well, we've gone back 1, come up 1, and what we do is we're going to have 5. So from this one here, 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're going to double that up. Okay, and so here we should have it in line, up 1, but back 1. Okay, and we can go to our blue, and we're going to come across 4 like this, and we're going to go underneath it 4 as well. And you're going to change this into snow in the end. I'll do it with you. And what we do here now, so on the bottom of this blue one, 3 across like this, and then 3 under. Oh good. We change back to orange. We got 2 across on the bottom of this yellow, and 3 under, so we should hug the yellow here. Okay, and now we go to our blue, and what we have is a simple square just from the bottom of this one, so 2 there and 2 there. We change to our yellow, and we're going to hug it like that again. Then we're going to come to our orange, 2 down like that. So I'll quickly go with this. We got a 5, but double it, a 4, double it, a 3, double it, a 2 on this one, and a 3 here, a 2 by 2, and then another hugging thing here, or whatever we call it. I don't know what you call these. What should it be? We'll say 2 across and 2 across again. So 2 down, 2 across, and then a 2 down, and we have another square for our blue again. Nice and easy. So across. So we should have a 3 here by 2, and then we're going to have 3 things hugging. So 1 like this, change to orange, 2, 3. So you see they're all basically just tucked in like that with that one there. And we go to our yellow again, and now we come to the bottom of our blue and across like 2. And then we have our orange. I've just run out of swiftness, so let me fill that up. So orange, 2 again across. And then a blue. Blues are always the one that are the square, so you have a square again like that. And then underneath the square we go to our yellow. On this one here we go across 2, and then including this one we go down 3, so 2, 3. And then on the bottom one here we pull out our orange and we go down 4. And then on the bottom of that we come out and we go down 5, so 2, 3, 4, 5, and yellow 6. So let's see if this works. Hopefully it works. 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Fabulous. It worked. So let's just quickly go back over that before we change that to snow. So remember we got orange, blue, yellow. So orange is 5, double it up. Blue comes from the bottom of the orange and goes out 4, double it up. From the bottom of the blue, it's always at the bottom layer. So we have a 3 with the yellow, double it up. A 2 across, and then underneath that 2 we have a 3 that hugs the yellow, and then across that we have a double, well, a 2x2 blue. 2x2s are always blue, so then after that we have a hugging yellow, and then 2 down orange, another 2x2 blue, and then we have 3 more tucked in like this with a 2 and a 2 up, 2 across. So 3 of those going down. Underneath this last one here we have a 2 going across, and then a 2 again, another 2x2 blue, and then we have an upside down reflected L or something. I don't know what shape that should be. Well, a corner with a 2 across, and then 3 down, and then a 4 coming out from the bottom of that, and then a 5 coming from the bottom of that, and then a 6. So let's just fill in our glass, and we'll go over that one more time just to make sure you've got it. So just fill in the glass here like this, and nice and simple. So some of you might have got all of it quartz like me. If you follow the tutorial like I've said it, then maybe you do. Some of you might not, obviously, so this next part won't be for you, but for some it will be. Okay, right, what we've got now is, what we're going to do is we're just going to quickly change all of this. So remember, we've got 2 of 2 5s and then 2 4s. So make sure you've got this right before you change it. 2 3s, a 3 on the bottom layer, and a 2 on the top, and then a 2x2, and then another 2, well, a 2 across, and then a 2 up, and a 2 up, a 2x2 again, 3 of these, 2 across and 2 up, and I cannot place blocks, why? There we go. So 3 of those, oh good, and then a 2 across, another 2 across, a 2x2, and a 2 across, and a 3 down, and then we have a 4, a 5, oh, for God's sake, 5, blasphemy, 5, a 6, and we're done. So hopefully you've kept up with that. If you haven't, I'm sorry, but simple, effective there. And now what we need to do is the middle of the building, and actually we're at 30 minutes, so this could be a 2-parter, I'm not sure. We'll try and keep it under 2 parts, but I can't promise you anything. So what we do now is we come to the behind the building, so this is the front, come behind it, and where we have the snow layer here, or white wool, or whatever you want to use, it doesn't really matter, as long as you like it, it works. The building is iron effect, but I'm using snow because I always use snow. I should have said this at the start of the video, but too late for that now. And what we're going to do is, where we have a snow layer here, we're going to just go behind it like this. And I'm going to do it like this so that it matches this one here. So then we come across, we go up. You see how it's working? We go back and we go up. So where this layer is, you bring it back and up to the same amount, and we're just going to do this all the way up the building, and don't try and fall to your death. So here, how would it be here? It would be, let's just do it like that, and then like that. Yeah, that works. And like this, like that. So you're gonna have to try and, I can't really direct you with this one, you have to do it yourself. But try and watch the video if you are struggling with it. So yeah, I'll go back over it in a second. So yeah, there we go. We've matched up. So what we do is, where this snow layer is here, just bring it back to the same amount. So again, here, here, here. And you see it's matching. Where you have the wands, basically go like this and just go across. And that will work. So just always just bring it across. And when you meet a middle part, you start to bring it down like that, and it all works. It's great. So what we do now is pull out our glowstone, and where we have our snow, we just build underneath the snow like this, and this will be good in a second because of what we need to do. So wherever there's snow on the inside, just back it up with your glowstone like that. Okay. So now you should have all your glowstone backed up, nice and simple. And the next part, just the same basically. What we do is, now we pull out a glass, and wherever you've got glowstone, you put glass next to it, but obviously coming back. So just keep doing this, fill it in with the glass. And the next part is basically the same as what we've just done, but a little bit different. So what we have here is our original layer, and then we have a backed up layer and a glowstone underneath that, and the glass. It's actually better to look at it from down here. So remember, we did this a minute ago, where we came from the top and we brought it down with the colours. We go behind it, and then we have a glowstone, and the glass is where the glowstone is. And now what we do is, with the glass, we pull it back one. So we come across one and then pull it back. So forget that layer, so it's diagonal. All of this is diagonal. And we just do what we did with the snow, and we start to just go behind it and match it all up so that it's all closed like that. Okay, hopefully you understand what I'm doing. I don't really know how to explain it any more than I already am. So if you got it like that, make sure you've got it free and across. Just backing it up like this, and like that, and like that. So would it be better? No, I really think this is simple. For me, it's simple to do because I know what I'm doing. I don't know whether for you guys it is simple, and I'm trying to think that it is, but I'm not sure. So if you have struggled with it, just post a comment in the comment section and tell me. But basically what we have here is the colour layer that we just did. This is all the glass, obviously. The coloured layer, and behind that we come back one. So what we did with the glass, we came back one like that, and then we went back like that, and we just backed it up with the snow. And then behind that layer we had glowstone. Where there was glowstone, you built glass. And with the glass, we did what we did with this layer here. So we just went back one, like so, like that, and we just backed it up. And that right there is the building. But we have our last thing to do. We have to do the cross brace, which is the most awkward part to do, other than what we just did. So we'll try our best. Okay, so as you can see, the video just cut to something absolutely random, and the building is now half done and a lot has changed. Now the reason for that is because things did go bad. I did continue to record, and as I said, the building is a pain. I left you with this bit here, and we just finished doing this all down there, and then we started to do this, but it didn't go to plan. So we fixed that by just adding another half to the building. So now you can start to see where things are going to go. Now, the best thing to do right now is either to imagine how things are going, or to build half the building like I have done, which doesn't take very long, surprisingly. It takes about 5 minutes. But all you need to do is just get the glass done if you're going to just do what I'm about to do. So yeah, what we need to do now is put our brace and brackets on. Now this is the shape that we have. So we have a 4 on the corners, and then in between it we have 3s. Well, 3 sets of 2, sorry. So what we're going to do now is, what I'm actually going to do is this. I'm going to just get rid of all this that I've already done. I had to test that it worked, because I needed to make sure it worked. And in the original cut, what happened was we started to build it about here, and things went bad because it was in the wrong position. But now the building is in the right position, everything's fine. So yeah, and when I say the building's in the wrong position, I don't mean that the tutorial's wrong, I just mean that I started to build that. It's not the right place to build it there. So what you should have now is this section here. So we had a 5 up here if I remember. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is technically where we are. So what we're going to do is we're going to leave 3 on this bit here and fill out our snow and put a block there. Now if you've already got it working and you've already got half a building, what you can do again is 1, 2, 3 and put 1 there. And as soon as you've done that, what you can start to do is just layer it down the building. So you put 1 here, 1 there, and then a 2 here, another 2 there, and then here, because we've got 3 going up, we'd put a 2 by 2, and then on this side we'd have a 2, a 2 again, and a 2 again, and there's 3 which connects to another 1. So I'm going to do this side of the building now, and it should give you a complete idea of what to do. So we had 2, and then we're going to do another 2, another 2, and then we put a bracket because we have 3 sets of 2, and now we need a 2 by 2 to fix with that. And then on this side of the lower bit of it, put a 2 again, a 2 again, a 2 again, and a bracket. And what you can start to do, well, what it does is it connects you all the way around the building, and you start and finish at the same point on every part of the building. So let me find the best. Well, I'm going to quickly just do this. It really doesn't take long. As you can see, I'm nearly done with this part of the building, and I've been doing it for about 30-40 seconds. So it doesn't take that long to do. The building is actually nice and quick to build, so everything's good there. And what we have here is a bracket again. As you can see, it's really quick to do. There's no messing about with it or anything. I'm just trying to get it to a point where I can show you that it matches up when you go around the building. And I'm struggling to do that because it's taking a while. Oop, that's not there, that goes there. Okay, so you just layer it up the building and it connects to sides. Here might be a good point. See here, you come across. Okay, and that's in the same position. It goes back, and that's in the same position. So as you can see, it does it all the way around the building, and as long as you start in that position that I started in at the start, so come back up to the top, what we have is this section of glass with a 3, a 1, and a 2 gap, and then yeah, and everything should fall into place. If you haven't done that, it's not going to work. as this edited video shows you, because I did start to build it, and I built it in the wrong place by accident, and it went completely and utterly wrong. But it's good that happened, because if I'd have done the tutorial with it going badly and just let it go out, then what kind of tutorial person would that make me? So I want to finish the building with you guys here. Well, this half of the building, and then I can leave you with the message that I need to leave you, which isn't anything major, like that. And the last one we're going to do is this one here, and boom, we have Aldar HQ done. Well, it's not done, obviously, it's half done. It's not even that, it's a quarter done. So what you need to do now is keep watching this tutorial, or you can just mirror it. That's all you need to do, mirror it down and around. But obviously, as you get close to the ground, the cutoff point, I think, is about here. Yeah, it's about there. So if you take that top section there and remove it, and then turn it upside down, that's what it's like on the ground. Obviously it has to be flat on the ground. We can't have it standing on that section there, because it's just not realistic. So it needs to have a big cutoff, and that's why at the start we built up 26 blocks or whatever it was. But now this building's done, I'm glad about that, because it is a nice building. It's a good addition to your city. Hopefully you've been able to follow this and everything's good with it and you enjoy it and you can finish the building happily. But like I say, this is my third time doing the tutorial, and even now we had a mistake, so it's good to have it actually done. I'll just quickly show you, because it's in the edited version. But over here, if we quickly fly over to it, can you see that in the distance? Yeah, that right here is what we you see this part here, this left side is the first tutorial, that side's the second tutorial, and what we've just done is the third tutorial. So yeah, I'm glad that it's finally worked and the video is out. Like I said, I did Spartan requested it, so I just wanted to get that out. And obviously, if you have any other requests for any buildings in the future, just say it, post it in the comment section. I will build it if I have time, or if I feel it needs building. There are some buildings I will say no to. This was one of the buildings I was going to say no to originally, but then I thought, no, we'll have this built. It'll be good. So thank you very much for watching. Please rate and subscribe if you want to see more content in the future. Make sure you do hit that subscribe button, like I say, because then you can see more buildings like this one that we're stood on, and we have the showcases and everything like that. We have this tutorial, but hopefully you've enjoyed this. So thank you very much for watching, and bye.